It's like
what parts do you like? Do you like that they're fully changed and the idea of that? Or do you like that they're halvesies or the mystery? You know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't want to be so blunt here. There might be kids watching.
It's like saying if you like centaurs, do you like the human top and the horse body, or do you want a horse face human body?
Or even beyond that, do you just like it because it's mystical?
I think you just like the vibes. Welcome back to another episode of Careful Boys, where Nick will rate the performance of one of his favorite athletes, Jammie Booker. Yeah.
Booker. You guys know me. I love Jammie Booker.
How do you think Jammie Booker did in the last strongman competition?
Who's Jammie Booker?
Jammie Booker is...
I think it's Nick's brother. Is that Nick's brother?
It's one of the strongest people out there.
Yeah?
Just one of the...
Is this world's strongest person?
That's so vague.
They won first place.
I'm learning about Jammie Booker as we speak.
You don't know Jammie Booker?
No, I don't.
I only knew from the hint.
Did they invent the
What's the
pajamas?
hint?
I know who it is now, but
Invent the pajamas is funny.
Jammie Booker.
is this world's strongest man woman?
Yeah.
Jammie Booker. There we go.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Nick's favorite.
Jammie Booker would destroy me, I think.
What are some of her lifts?
Strongwoman?
So that's improper. Although we're in a proper world, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I
what do
see
you mean?
very clearly.
So two things. This does get a little wrinkled because I think it's always strongman. That's the name of the sport. So it's women's strongman.
She's throwing
Yeah.
beer cans.
But it's a strong man.
But this one isn't in the. It's in the women's, but it's not in the women's.
Transgender.
Jammie Booker won first place at the women's strongman.
So she's a former man?
Well,
Woman strongman.
I think there's a question of chromosomes. A chromosome question.
But so it got first place, and then apparently that was without the awareness of any of the organizers of the event and none of the competitors as well. Apparently nobody knew that Jammie Booker's a biological male. And then once they found out, they ended up disqualifying the title and giving it to the next person.
But she was on the podium and everything, right? That's what sucks. Because I was thinking about the second place person.
At the podium?
Yeah, no, after.
Oh.
But the point is, like, the second place person then won, but you're standing in the picture on the second podium. Like, part of the win is doing that.
Is podium, yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh, you get a call, like, oh, actually, you won. That doesn't feel good.
Oh, but they figured out after.
Well
That's
after,
why.
like a day
I
after.
see.
Yeah, you want to be in the main chapter of the history books, not in the appendix.
Yeah, you get the
How
asterisk.
did no one know that she was a man?
I don't know about that. I don't know. But what question comes to my brain is I'm pretty sure
Here's the answer.
they don't drug test.
Interesting.
So, like, where do we draw the line then?
Oh,
Yeah.
World Strong? Oh, yeah, well, they don't drug test, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like Olympia. They don't drug test.
Yeah.
There's your answer, by the way.
Trans lifter who was stripped of World's Strongest Woman title did hardcore porn.
No, I didn't hear
So they
that.
saw her dick?
That is your favorite athlete? You're a freak.
You know what? I
Wait,
didn't see her
what?
pornography work, but
That's apparently how some people found out.
Like that in the porno, though, or was she a dude back in the pornos?
Oh.
that's what I think is the...
Nick's never seen her compete. He's never seen her compete, just seen her only seen her perform.
I've only seen her movies.
It's trans content, so it's
Oh, so simultaneous. While she's competing, she's making pornos?
I don't know if it's simultaneous.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about
That's
DP.
her night job.
I thought that simultaneous had
Because
to do with
strongmen
DP.
don't pay no bills, dude.
That's
just
true.
a hobby.
That's true.
But if Jammie was nominated for the Trans Erotica Awards in 2020 and 2022, it's probably not that.
Oh, well, she's accomplished, though, in everything.
so
She's a nominated for trans, porn award.
That's an NTE athlete.
Come on, dude.
don't want to sound naive.
Poster child.
She's a hybrid athlete.
in T porn, what's the grab? Are you into it? Not you, but is one into it? Are you
Because
into
they
it?
like it.
No, but like what?
That's like being like-
What parts do you like? Do you like that they're fully changed and the idea of that, or do you like that they're halvesies?
I think that's what people like.
The
Because-
halvesies or the mystery? You know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't want to
yeah,
be so
yeah,
blunt
yeah.
here. There might be kids watching.
Yeah. Not anymore.
It's like saying if you like centaurs, Do you like the human top and the horse body, or do you want a horse face human body?
Or even beyond that, do you just like it because it's mystical?
I think you just like the vibes.
That's what I mean. Yeah, do you like it because it's different?
The centaur vibes?
It's not normal.
I think you just like the vibes, man.
Maybe not normal, I'm sorry. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You can't dance around this one. You can't skate around this one.
Joey, fucking show up. You guys talk about tea in Israel. I'm fucking.
Yeah, I think you just dig the whole thing, man.
She looks strong as fuck.
So what's
though.
the problem? Why is everyone so mad?
Does she have a hog or not? That was like.
Problem is that if you're gonna have a women's strong man,
You can have a strong man.
then I'm sure it defeats the purpose if a biological male wins something like that, right?
What a crazy 5 years. I think the Olympics finally came out and said, like, that's not cool. After, was it?
Boxer.
And weightlifting too, right?
Yeah.
I think there was a weightlifter from New Zealand that won or whatever, and a swimmer and a boxer.
Two boxers.
And why is it
And a
always
swimmer.
transgender men or like
Yeah, where's the
transgender
opposite?
women? Why isn't it ever the other way?
Because
Is it way too weak?
biologics.
they won't even qualify.
Biological female in a men's contest or get destroyed.
The boxing one was crazy because I remember watching. She destroyed everybody. She wrecked everybody, and it's like, it's hard to watch because you're seeing like
a woman beater.
yeah, and then people are arguing with you saying like, no, you're being crazy for thinking that, and it's like, well, you could watch this boxing match and feel uncomfortable. I think that's okay.
Why doesn't she compete with the men's division?
She can't.
I don't think Jammie would place as high.
No,
probably get
she probably
crushed.
wouldn't. Because, dude, those guys are huge.
You ever seen the volleyball ones where it's like volleyball dudes spiking on women and they're just forgetting their childhood and shit, getting hit in the head?
But that's not fair. That's like me going to a fucking T-ball match and crushing these toddlers.
Yeah, that.
I think you do all right.
Exactly, though.
I think you do okay.
I'll fuck them up, dude.
I think you do okay, bro.
Yeah, sports-wise, I think it's pretty unfair that like everybody knows you can't even make two guys fight each other that have drastic height differences.
Yeah. Weight differences.
Like that, we've already gotten to that. So why, if you're gonna do gender, that's
What a turnaround in 5 years, though. Because 5 years ago, I feel like the public sentiment was on the boxer side. Oh, let her compete. She wants to compete. She's an athlete.
that's what it was.
once women start getting hurt that bad.
But still, people would watch the boxing match and still be like, no, you're wrong. And it's like, no, I think people have a good feeling about this, right? Like,
Where I bet you if you took, like a worldwide survey now, they'd be like, no, that was fucking crazy.
I think it's because most of the people that had an opinion never played sports. So like at first, they were
Nerds.
taught- yeah. Because at first, at first
Yeah.
they were taught like, like men can do anything, right? In theory, that's what
Right.
they're taught. That's what they believe. And then you start seeing girls get fucked up in the ring, and you're like, wait a minute, maybe it's not a good
Yeah.
idea for a man to punch a woman.
Yeah, you can do everything.
You
You, just
know?
can't do it as good.
yeah. There's an asterisk.
Or I think they actually got bored of the conversation because
Yeah.
they're not into sports. So then you're left with the people in sports are actually left with the consequences of the public that want a virtue signal.
I also think you can't police this subdivision of your cause 24/7. Like everyone's like got really into the whole like, no, everyone should be allowed to play in every division in sports. And then they moved on to something else. And then like, meanwhile, the sports people still played sports and they still kept on with sports. And then eventually they're like, okay, now that people aren't looking, let's correct this shit. Yeah, they just moved on. They moved on to something.
Because you're seeing, like you said earlier, it's the same thing happening over and over again. The biological male goes into women's sport, dominates, and then it's like, well, what side are you on?
It's been 5 years, right? So the naive idiots that probably started saying this, they probably grew up and forgot that they said some shit like that. And then they're like, oh, I can't believe people think this way. Because people have amnesia. It's
Yeah.
like people who were severely tattletale during COVID, they all have amnesia and they act like, I never fucking did that. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Well, because they're literally just parroting a narrative rather than they've never sat with themselves like, what do I like? Whether you're religious or what are my moral lines? What do I believe? Did you see? This was probably 3 years ago, but there's a Canadian powerlifting coach, clearly male, lived his whole life as a male. Kind of looks like me with a beard, but I believe he signed up for a Canadian powerlifting meet.
As a woman?
Yeah, just to make a point.
Yeah.
And I think they let him compete, and obviously blew everything out of the water.
Yeah.
He's hairy, his chest hair is coming out his singlet and shit. But it was like 2022, 2023, and they said like, yeah, you could compete, and obviously the results. Yeah.
Dude, the funniest when it's not physical, like when that guy went to a women's poker tournament and smoked them all. Or yeah, or like they'll do like an all women's chess tournament, and then a dude comes in and just kills him. It's like, dude, that's even more embarrassing, I think.
That's the thing for me, man. It's like, why aren't we protecting women?
Yeah, I mean, you should let them compete in their own division.
Well, that's where everything just gets flipped upside down. So, like, where does feminism lie now? Like, on this topic, where does feminism lie?
Yeah.
Like, are you actually protecting the mass of women? Because when you choose a cause like feminism or racism, you have to choose the bulk.
Yeah.
You have to choose that by definition, you have to protect the bulk now.
Yeah, I think it's cool when you see people from the lesbian community really going hard against that, because, you know, there's a lot of lesbian community in sports, in high level sports.
Well, I think like this to me is kind of like it doesn't have real world consequences, right? But when it does, is there's been a recent string of Korean spas getting sued for discrimination, all that stuff, because they have to let transgender people in the women's side, and it's always the women's side. It's never like transgender women,
chicks trying to sneak in to see our
wanting
dick.
to be the man's side. It's always, and then like there was several incidents where like children would be in there, and then like you know, they'll have their daughter there, and then there'll be a guy or like a, you know, transgender, what is it, woman with a dick, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like exposing themselves, and then they're like, why are you being discriminatory? And it's like, no, this fucking underage fucking girl shouldn't see a man's dick in the spa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's supposed to be a safe space, right?
Yeah, but then they're thinking about it has to be a safe space for the transgender person rather than the fucking underage kid who shouldn't be seeing a dick.
But then that's when I think the priority just goes to the child, right? Like, if we have to do what's equal, it's like the kid shouldn't. Yeah, like that's baseline, I think.
And then don't act like a dick is a pussy. And then don't, you know what I mean? Like that. And then next it's women. I think it's more important that we protect women and not have men in women's spaces, because they could fucking destroy them.
Who knows by numbers? But Ryan's right. Like, I've seen clips of a lot of like the homosexual community, like saying like, why do we throw like T in with all the LGBT? Like, we're not all this. Like,
yeah, they're starting to like have a nice dividing line. Yeah,
and I don't know. This kind of like I don't even know a good analogy, but yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, that's how Asians feel. They're like, man, why the fuck are Indians a part of this?
Yeah, that kind of analogy. Yeah. Keep Pakistan over there. Pakistan doesn't eat with chopsticks.
When you were like, I never heard of someone calling an Armenian Asian.
Yeah, but technically they are, right? Turkish people are Asian. Yeah. They're all
Typical Asia, dude. The Turkish people killed it.
The more the merrier, but it is hilarious though. You know what I mean?